Hello, today I'll be dealing with popular questions regarding foreign marriages and divorce. The first popular question is, I got married abroad. Can I have my divorce here in UK? Yes, you can if your marriage is legally recognized here in UK. You have the original marriage certificate, you've been married for more than 1 year, and you meet some certain residency requirements. For example, both of you live in England and Wales, or at least one of you lives in England and Wales. So you don't necessarily have to file the divorce in the country where you got married. Now, the second popular question is, my spouse applied for divorce abroad. I am not happy with the court judgment with respect to the division of matrimonial assets. What should I do? The first thing you need to do is to obtain legal advice with respect to this. Then you can make an application to the court to challenge the decision made by the foreign court. However, my advice is that it is best you challenge that decision made by the foreign court before you remarry to avoid some complexities. It's not that you cannot challenge it if you remarry, you can, but it brings about some complexities which we call the remarriage trap. So it's always best you do that before you remarry. And also you must have strong connections to England and Wales. For example, maybe you or your spouse reside in England and Wales, or the matrimonial house is in England and Wales. Now, the third popular question is, my spouse has moved out of UK and I do not have an idea where he or she lives. How can I file for divorce? The first thing you need to do is to obtain legal advice again. Then we can instruct what we call a tracing agent to assist in locating your spouse. And we could also make an application to the court for what we call substituted service. If, for example, you don't know where he or she lives, but you know they're active on social media, we can always apply to the court to serve them via social media or via telephone or via another means. We can also apply to the court for what we call dispense service, which is that the divorce should proceed without the respondent. For further enquiries, please do not hesitate to contact me, and kindly take note that our consultation fee would apply. Thank you.